right, it looks like we're live and ready to go. Just double checking that. Double checking that the mic's working. I'm not sure it is. I'm not seeing it showing up. Oh, looks like we might be good. We left off. We kind of left it here. We have quite a few races. Radiant Mist was a little bit troublesome and kind of a pain in my behind in the last live stream. Hopefully she pulls herself together and we get a few more wins on her. As you can see, some tough runs with her. Let's go check how we're doing in the standings for the GWS before we jump just right into racing. Rankings. Endless Libra is totally crushing the turf sprint. Not much that his foes can do against him there. Radiant Mist and Endless Libra are not doing so hot in the turf itself. Dirt Secret Charm has that pretty lock and key. And then jockey points overall, we're doing quite well. So I have no real worries about that. Let me just actually check out the GWS path, see what there's left for the turf. So the Paris Cup, which I already have Radiant Mist in, she's going to have to win that if really going to have any chance. I think she could do the World Turf Cup. I mean, all of these she's capable, distance-wise and skills-wise, of winning. So maybe she'll put it all together finally, and we'll have a win. Checking reports. Doing all right so far. Ratings. Reroll. Last time we left off, we have Bay Society as our one full, and we have General Pleasure. Bred to... Who do we rate her to? Oh, Tender Value. So here's Bay Society, big old white sock on the left hind. Wonder Whale, Cosmic Glory Cross. Staying Power and Stamina looking great. Finesse, Speed, and Braking looking good. Power, Guts, Health, Feel, and Temper looking mediocre. Hopefully that changes before she comes into the barn, but I mean, I kind of bred her to be a speedster, seeing as who her parents are. Cosmic Glory has E rating and Feel, Temper, Guts, and Health, so it's not super shocking. And I already got rid of Wonder Whale and replaced him. I still have Tender Value. I think he'll be gone, though. He'll be replaced by Endless Libra, I believe, so still holding on to him. I don't know who to breed him to yet. Maybe Desert Spring, because they're both pretty, like, average horses across the board. Pretty even. But yeah, definitely hoping to get some better mares in. I've already bred her, and her. So I have 3 of these have already had foals. I don't know if I'll breed them again. Possibly going to replace her with Radiant Mist. I had better luck with Formal Method as a racehorse, but I think the skill set that Radiant Mist is going to have is going to be far superior to her mom's. She should have better stamina. Just because Kinky Light was pretty, like, across the board average. And then she's also a dirt, short, and early growth type, which is super useful in this game just because there's so many more turf races. But Radiant Mist is great on turf and okay on dirt, which is kind of surprising. I thought she would kind of be great on both, or great and good, at least on dirt, because her mom was a dirt horse. But the only thing that I would really like to fix about her is her power. Her power really is subpar. I don't know if I've saved her as a horse yet. Overwrite original. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't saved her. Because it says something different if you try to save. horse with same name already exists over right now. Oops, yes. And right now she's on stamina. I've seen a big difference when she was on a speed regimen, not so much on stamina, but I mean, I think that she has improved. But she was at one point at 85 speed and 87 stamina, or staying. It is what it really is. She has some really good latent abilities, so that's also why I'm going to replace her over her mom. And she's 8 to 12, which is better distance too. Alrighty, let's race her. Hopefully we have some better results. I'm not going to hold my breath though, just in case things don't turn out well, but I mean, she doesn't have super amazing odds here. Soft Delight's better pick. Key of Truth's a better pick. Prime Colony, but no one's really a clear favorite in the field, so. And I mean, look how gorgeous she is. Dark, dapple gray. This is a good looking horse. Alright, enough messing around. Might as well just jump right in and see if we can get the job done. Yeah, so this is the Paris Cup, 12 furlongs, I believe. I mean, this should be her bread and butter. I'm hoping that, I think if she just runs correctly, she should do well. I mean, I really don't know what her issue's been. I mean, she doesn't have crazy stats. Like, she's not an endless Libra, but she's really not a subpar horse. I mean, she's, for our first homebred, being an S rank so far, in her, I think this is her 3 or 4-year-old season. I mean, is not disappointing it by any means. I mean, that's pretty astonishing to get such a good first homebred. I mean, we did cross 2 pretty good horses. I think they're S and an A horse. So for her to come out this well is also kind of, we did a good job crossing those 2. Clearly they were a pretty decent match skill-wise. And she's gotten great stats from them both. The only thing, there's only like 2 stats that I would really want fixed on her, power being like the number 1. And I just don't know. She has decent stamina, good speed. I mean, it's just the results have been kind of disappointing. I've rode horses with less talent and less skill and had better results. I don't know if she's just had a string of bad luck. I mean, she's still has stamina. She's still going pretty close to her fastest, and she's just not a contender. She's just not making any ground. I think she's 7th there. I mean, that's just not, it's just really disappointing. I mean, she was picked for 4th, actually. So they say D stretch. I don't know. I'm going to give her one more grade 1 start, and I'm just going to go really late. She doesn't have exceptional speed, so I don't think that's the key to her. Yeah, but she's just, yeah. I mean, I was really disappointed with her so far. I just thought she was going to be a beast. I'm going to put her there. I mean, she started off pretty good. She has 4 grade 1 wins, and let's go ride Silly Carol, who we've really been enjoying so far. Silly Carol is not in the same ballpark as Radiant Miss at all. Not even in the same ballpark. And she's just a better horse for whatever reason. She has no good latent abilities. Great close race, okay. Strong Heart always show up for Radiant. And still she just... Is it because her power's that low? That's the only thing I can guess. But I guess the difference between 47 and 28 could be noticeable on the track. I don't know. I guess if I've learned anything from the crossing, it's that I won't do a horse with poor power again. Second favorite, Smooth Angel. Third favorite. Smooth Angel and Eastern Spear are both picked over her for the Pollock Stakes. But I really have no doubt in Silly Carol that she's going to do really well. But I think Silly Carol crossed with Endless Libra could be I've done that before. I got a really good horse. It was a nice mare that I crossed onto a J-Ho colt and just had phenomenal results. So let's see if I could recreate that. I still need to obviously get J-Ho and a nice colt out of him. It was a J-Ho Round Cosmos colt, which everybody knows that J-Ho Round Cosmos is always a phenomenal cross. I've never had any bad results from that. Yeah, so I'm going to do those two. Silly Carol and Endless Libra. And just, see where it gets me. Oh my god. I mean, Silly Carol puts him away pretty easily. Being third favorite really meant nothing to her. And I think this is still a little shorter than she likes to go. So, I mean, she's just a phenomenal filly. This is why I always pick her up. Yeah, but her stats are not even comparable to Radiant, so I don't know why one races really well and one doesn't. I don't know if I just get along better with Silly Carol. Radiant Miss is just like not my type of horse, but we're gonna try something way different this time. Looks like we're picked for second. Eager Saint is picked first, from what I can tell you. I'm going to wait super late to get her going, and maybe, if we're lucky, that will work. England King Stakes. Hopefully, it would be nice to pick up a win here. Pretty good start for her. Oh my god, stop blocking me. Sometimes these computer horses are real annoying. They just get in the way. Sometimes it's just better to sell it right off the leader, because when you're back there, they're just so many in your way, and they're annoying, and they move in the weirdest... Like, no jockey would move them that way. I'm just being super patient here. Okay, now giving her I see like literally no difference. I mean, I don't know what to do with her. It seemed like she doesn't respond to just scrubbing on her and de-stretch. I don't know. I'm just tired of racing her, to be honest. I guess I could drop her down in class. Maybe give her a grade 3. I have 9 points. Wow. Okay, I'm going to try her dropped in class and any grade 2s. Okay, we're putting her in that grade 2 and see if she can win because I'm about to give up on her and just retire her to the breeding barn. I mean, her stamina is now at 80. That's nice. I don't know. She's super frustrating, but still super happy with Silly Carol over here. Could do that. Well, we'll put her in the Philly Cup. I mean, 3 G1 wins already in her 2-year-old season. Silly Carol is proving to be a very good pick from the market. And her stats are just not that great. Look, I mean, super frustrating. Okay, so Endless Libra. Taking that. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to run Secret Charm in a turf race because he hasn't ran a turf race in a long while, and he's already leading the dirt by quite a bit. So he might take over the turf for Radiant Mist because clearly she's not going to win it. So I'm going to give him a shot at it. If it goes well, great. If it doesn't go well, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. I pretty much just need him to get the dirt title. So plus he's supposed to be good on the turf, I believe. So if he can get another title, I mean, might as well. Okay, Endless Libra, pretty easy favorite looks like. I mean, at this point, maybe Endless Libra even goes for some more turf races because at least he wasn't as much of a hot mess as Radiant Mist has been lately. I just don't know. I guess maybe we don't click. She's just, maybe it's that power is just so bad she just can't compete with these top level horses. I don't know if I've ever bred a horse with such terrible power. That's usually not something I have to worry about. So I think that's from her mom. But I feel like her mom was a decent racehorse, so I don't know. But her mom was faster. Her mom just had a lot of speed. Well, I guess that's the thing with breeding. You never really know exactly what you're going to get, and that's kind of the fun of it all. But it sucks when you have way better results with game horses than homebreds. I mean, your homebreds should be better than the game horses. I mean, isn't that the whole goal of breeding them? It's just frustrating. I'm hoping that I have better luck with Base Society and whatever Baby General Pleasure gives me, because I won't lie, I'm a little frustrated. I had high hopes for Radiant Mist. I got along with Kinky Light pretty well. I got along really well with her mom. Both gave me lots of G1 wins. She just has no oomph to her. Okay, so this is Secret Charm. He is one. What does it look like? Fourth pick? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth pick in the field. Not bad. I mean, he's not exactly a turf horse. Where's Data? He's good on the turf. But he's got last corner leader and grit. So we're gonna give it a go. Give it a go and see how it works. I don't think I've ever seen his closer come up. I gotta look how to get that ability to work on the track. I just don't really have usually closing run types anyways. That's just not. I usually like right off the pace or front runners personally. Really good start for him. Just going to try to get him up towards the front and then just settle him. Just keep him quiet. Hopefully he runs his race. He usually does run really well for me in the bigger races. And you can't get much bigger than the World Cup races, so I'm just hoping that he got the same power that he has on the dirt as the turf. I ran him one time, I think, on the turf, and he did win, but it might have been as a 2 or 3-year-old. I think he's 5 now. He's going to be around for a while. I don't think that he's going to peak anytime soon. I think he peaks like 7, maybe into his 8th year. I don't remember exactly. I looked it up somewhere because I was like, how long am I going to have Secret Charm? But I heard it's worth it, that if you cross him with Kinky Weapon, I believe, who's the late bloomer, they produce really nice babies. So I'm holding out strong here. And he's pretty cool. I mean, I got no complaints against Secret Charm. He's an interesting feller. I like him. Come on, move over. Come on. Come on, get it. Okay, that unlocked closer. I don't know what. I mean, he's at his full speed. I mean, he can't give me too much more. I think he's going to run second, though. Maybe third. Yeah, I think he's going to run third. I mean, he's not supposed to be a turf horse, so I'm not super duper mad at him. I'd like to see what they give me on. Yeah, he runs third. Am I going to have no one to win this turf? He's picked fifth, though. I mean, we should have got a revolution, for goodness sake, and good stretch. So, I mean, that's just about how he is for the turf, so I'm not super mad. But he's kind of already has the dirt locked down, so I don't know if I bother to keep racing more dirt races or. Endless Libra absolutely crushing it in the sprint. Yeah, we know we suck. He might need to go do another dirt race. Oof, he's tired after that. He said, don't make me do that again. Am I missing? There. Take the Independence Cup and he should be fine. Endless Libra. Okay, they're trying to sprint a mile or the last for him. I want to put him here. Let's pick up another grade 1. Might as well. 13 stars, 12 wins, 1 second. 11 G1s. Yeah, I think just race him just outside of his 8 furlongs. He just doesn't have enough stamina for me to make it work. I think she's going to end up with Filly of the Year. He's definitely getting Sprinter of the Year, maybe Horse of the Year. I don't know what to say about her. Free to a bad home. Let's go win this. Let's go check on Big Society one more time. See if we see any differences. And nope, still 3 stars there. So I'm going to guess that's probably not going to change. Which is fine. It is what it is. Yeah, pretty easy favorite. Captain City's close behind, but still he should get this done pretty easily. I mean, Radiant Mist just in her 2-year-old year seemed so dominant, and then 3-year-old year she's just kind of fallen apart, and I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. But Endless Libra here, I think, I don't know if he'll finish out next year or not. It'd be nice to get him to the breeding barn. He's just got a lot of really good stats that we could use. Might as well get last corner leader. Yeah, he's going to draw away pretty easily. And Endless Libra does it in very easy fashion. Which I didn't really have any doubt of. This kind of really a drop-in class, not being in a GWS big grade 1 stake race. It's still a grade 1, but it's not, the special races. So. Wild Cup. Wild Champ Cup. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to make it to his 4-year-old season or not. 10 lengths over Courtly Duo. I don't know. Everybody else gets pretty decent stretch scores, so it's not like I don't know what I'm doing and just I don't get along with her, I guess. I guess that's the only thing I can say. I don't think he's won that. Yeah, he's only 1 mile, so we'll see if we can give him a sprint. Got 1. Only 1 at 6 furlongs. Okay. So we need to run him some shorter ones. Alrighty. See if while Secret Charm can take the Independence Cup. See what the horses in the field look like. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty easy favorite here. No one I'm super concerned about. I ran far. I don't think I've actually ran him, actually. I don't think I've actually ran him. Wow. Once you talk for too long, you start stumbling. I always find that you always say something dumb if you give yourself long enough. I was thinking he was round Saturn, but they're totally different horses. I tried using round Saturn in my old game. I just got him too late in the game. I just had way better horses, so it was like crossing him with any of my mares. The mares were much superior to him, and he really didn't have anything to offer. So it was kind of just pointless. And he takes forever too. He has like a late or a long growth type, so I think I raced him until he was 7. And then when I went to retire him and I put him in the stud barn, I was like, oh, he's not going to cross well with anybody because he's weaker than all of my mares. He has okay stats. Like, if I got him at this point in the game, maybe I would use him, but definitely not where I was. And I was, 100 seasons in, with most of my sires just being homebred long lines, right? It didn't make sense to keep him anymore. And I, once in a while, like, try to pick up someone new to bring in fresh blood. So I don't inbreed. I don't like to inbreed. I really don't even line breed too much. That 14's coming pretty hard, but I think that we're going to hold him off pretty easily. Still got plenty of stamina in the tank. Yeah. Secret Charm takes Independence Cup, just adding another grade 1 to his cap. He's had a really fantastic 4-year-old season. He's really grown into himself. 2-year-old season, I didn't race him too much because he just really didn't have any great stats, and he was more of a pain to race just because he wasn't there yet. 3-year-old season, we started running him pretty good, getting grade 1s, but he wasn't in the GWS dirt. He's still developing, and now we're finally seeing all of that time, hard work, and waiting paying off, which is really nice. Hopefully he crosses well. I don't know if I'll breed him immediately or if I'm waiting to find Kinky Weapon for him. I mean, he's going to be in the barn for 3 or 4 more years, so it doesn't really overly matter. No. Don't want to be annoyed. I don't think he needs to race again, but I don't think there's even a dirt race for him. He could take the Tokyo. We'll put him in there. Well, I'll decide if I change my mind or not, but he has dirt champ. 17 mounts, 11 wins, 3/3. 8 grade 1 wins, 159,000 made so far in earnings. 378, 12. Alrighty, next up is Silly Carol. Hopefully she wins this filly cup, and that will probably definitely put her at 2-year-old filly of the year, which is the goal. And looks like we're the pretty easy favorite. The bettors have probably got it in their head that we have the best 2-year-old of the season. Silly Carol is she's just all class. Just a good all-around mare. Great breeding for foundation. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And she's just easy to get along with. I mean, what more can you say? Oof, my bad. Sorry, Silly. Which isn't the best because she doesn't get out of the gate super fast. That's the only one drawback of Silly Carol's. She takes a second to get out of the gate, but gate speed is not super duper important for her right now. She settles pretty quickly into her spot now at this point of her 2-year-old season. 3 at the beginning, we had a little bit more trouble. Had to really urge her up to the front, but now she's kind of really develop some more speed. I wonder if I watch back the videos, if I'll see her speed having jumped quite a bit. She's just a cool filly. I really like her. The only thing you can dog on her is that she's pretty just a plain bay. I wish she had a bit more color to her. I do love a flashy horse. And Silly Carol will pull away from them pretty easily. Should be at least 4 more length lead over them. 3, 4. Very impressive. Again, Silly Carol just always producing. I mean, she has at this point probably more Grade 1 wins than Radiant Mist. So, Filly Cup. And that should pretty much cement her as the 2-year-old filly of the year. 5. Nice. And again, a great run. Great feel, great position, good stretch. I mean, she's just so easy to get along with. Makes my job as a jockey easier when they just want to do their job. I know that they're just pixels and programming, but I swear that they have their own personalities. And you can just tell a horse that likes winning versus the horse that's a real just pain in the behind and just doesn't want to go. I know this is kind of crazy, and she's in the green, but I just one more Grade 1 win. If she wins the Young Crown Cup, I mean, against the Colts. I'm going to do a quick system save. And saved. Okay. This might be a dumb idea, but I just think Silly Carol's that nice of a 2-year-old filly. And how does Radiant Mist still look? Okay, she's dropped in stamina. 1 point. What's her regimen? I might switch this to temper. And then fair enough. It'd be nice if she goes double S, but she's just frustrating. I really just thought we're going to have a lot more success with her. Her stats looked really good. She has amazing abilities. And looks like we're favored again. Is there anybody? Like a few of these I know, like Bays Meadow, Solar Blonde, Cruel Death. But I'm not really concerned about any of them. I think she's gonna be fine. Yeah. Young Crown Cup. Again, just a mediocre start for her. But doesn't really bother her too much. Just push her to the front. That Solar Blonde, I can tell with all those white socks. I swear Solar Blonde I thought was a chestnut, but I guess she's a bay. Maybe she's a liver chestnut. She does look a little funky next to our bay. But I thought she was like a red chestnut, like, who's that in front of us? Oh, ignored. like Silent Bomb. I thought they were more. Okay, looks like I can see him go from that bay. He's going to back through the field. Chase her down, Silly Carol. Go the whip. And turn the lights out. The party's over. Silly Carol has just annihilated another field. Silly Carol. If they could just give 2-year-old horse award, not filly colt distinctions, she would definitely have won. I mean, just top class. Nice mare. I mean, what else can I say about her? I think that makes it 5 Grade 1 wins on her belt, and she's just a 2-year-old. Super nice mare. Super glad I picked her up. I thought maybe I have enough mares sometime. No. Silly Carol's a must-have. If you're playing through Gallop Racer 2003, you need to pick up Silly Carol. And okay. Silly Carol's done for the season. These 2 run next, and then Secret Charm's going to put in 1 more to turn that Grade 1 wins into 9. Yeah. Silly Carol already has more Grade 1 wins than Radiant Miss. 6 starts, 6 wins. 11 starts, 6 wins, 2 seconds. I mean, almost the same amount of gold made. Disappointing, but she'll definitely replace her mom, and I'll cross her with somebody, but hopefully I can breed out the lack of go, the lack of will, the no desire to win. She just doesn't have any oomph to her. Let's see if maybe she's just not a Grade 1 horse. Maybe a Grade 2 is more her speed. I just feel like I need to get a few good rides on her before I can retire her. I don't feel like she's going to get a very good rating just because she hasn't been rode well. I mean, I just don't get along with her at all. It is up there. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Dear son. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, I'm going to go with everybody else in the field. When they go, I'm going to go. Okay, everyone's kind of going. I mean, okay, finally a win on Radiant Mist, and that was not impressive in my mind. She still had no get up and go. It was like I was scrubbing on her, went to the whip, and she just doesn't. It's like she has bad response almost. And I don't think she has bad response. I think she has pretty good response. But that was finally an S stretch. I don't know what to say. There was literally no difference in the way we rode her. Okay, here's the important one. Again, easy favorite here. Is there anybody even fast groove? But he doesn't have good odds, good weapon, decent odds. Pine Ruin, bad odds. The ones we know aren't on the bettor's radar, so. hopefully we can put a big win in the China Sprint and just put an end to a great season. One last feather in his cap. I won't be lying, I was clenching my whole body when I hit the button. I did not think we were going to get a good start there. I don't think I've ran him in a real sprint race in a long time. When is everybody going to go? I don't love sprint races, to be honest with everybody. And here, time to go. It's like, go, hold your breath for a second. Now gun it again. Yeah. But he does it lovely. Even in a really short race, he just takes off. I think we might have equaled the track record there. I think Stellarwind had the 56 flat too, which is an original horse from another file, which I don't understand how the records of another file show up on this file's game. I guess it's average pace. I thought it said 56 flat was, whatever. Yeah, I guess my position wasn't great, but I mean, there wasn't much of a race to get a position. What does position matter when it's a straightaway? Okay. Endless Libra absolutely demolishes the field. Second behind him, Royal Charm never had a chance. 72 points. Yeah, no one can touch Endless Libra. We're not going to talk about that one. And Secret Charm also crushes the field. 20-point gap between him and the one below him. Wild Charm's a good mare. Cosmic Fear is pretty good. Social Brandy I even looked at buying a while ago. Yeah, that was super nice. Secret Charm gets a GWS Dirt. Endless Libra gets a GWS and Sprint Champ. Nice. GWS class win. Woo. Okay, so we have one last horse to race. How's her stats looking? Yeah, whatever. They haven't really changed. She dropped in breaking, it looks like, because I think she had one red stat. It is what it is. Super proud of Silly Carol. 6 for 6, 5 grade 1 wins, 24,030 gold made. Absolute beast. Beat the boys, beat the girls. She ran shorter than she's supposed to sometimes. Let's see. She's won at 7 furlongs. She's won at 6. I mean, it doesn't matter. Short, long. She's going to take on all competitors. I mean, she just has a really balanced looking skill sets right now. Good speed, good staying, good stamina, great feel, great temper, good guts, amazing response. That might be it. I might just really work well with good response horses. Like I've ran both of these super well. He has great response too. And her response is just meh. I mean, like most of my horses have phenomenal response. One of the horses I really enjoyed and I've never ran before was Roxy's Bone, and he also had like 91 or plus response. It just gives him that desire to work with you, and I like a horse that just wants to try its best. And she's just, and her power sucks. I'm gonna have to breed that out of her, I guess. I just got to enjoy the good stats that she does have and move on about the ones she doesn't. She's bringing lots of things to the table. Good speed, good staying, good stamina, like a balance between those three. Good breaking, good feel, great guts, good health, which is going to be nice because some of these horses have poor health that are nicer horses. It just really, really sucks that we just haven't been super successful. And I know that, 7 wins out of 12 starts isn't bad. It's just not what we had hoped for when I bred her. But I guess the ranking of Vanessa is a lot better than I should have expected from the first cross. Alrighty, one last race, and then the live stream will be over. The year will be over, and we'll move on to the next season. It will be year 15. I believe I've been posting since year 11 or 12. So, I mean, you followed me through quite a few seasons so far. You got to see the ups, the downs, the great wins, the sad losses, the first homebred run, the first homebred win a Grade 1 stake race. Haven't seen our first homebred win a GWS title, or any title at this point, I believe, but it's coming. Maybe the next one will be a good sprint one. I think that she should have some amazing speed and put together something nice. I have high hopes for Bay Society. A little let down by Radiant Mist, but that's horse racing. You can breed two really great horses together. Doesn't mean that they're going to produce anything. Zenyatta is a great example of that. Amazing mare. I mean, just the definition of an athlete, and her foals have not turned out to be anything. I believe both of her colts have had been repurposed to show careers. Cosmic Zone, was that his name? Cosmic Z? Anyways, her first colt, he ended up being a show jumper, I believe. So, I mean, that's how it goes. They can't all be champions. They can't all be the best. But it is sure, I guess it just makes when you get a really nice homebred more fulfilling, and, you're more grateful because not all of them will be champions, despite what their stats suggest them ending up being like. But Secret Charms turned it around, so I guess there's the positive in that. I was a little wondering when we first got him, but he's actually turned out to be quite fantastic to run. He runs really well in big stake races. He's that horse that knows that big race, time to show up and show out. He likes the big stage. He likes the big crowd. See if he can run down this horse. It's going to be tight, I think. Come on, Secret Charm. That 9 really gave us something to work at, but Secret Charm really just pulls through. Still has stamina. I think he raced in the green here. Doesn't matter if he's on the dirt. You better watch out. He's a Grade 1 dirt winning horse through and through. He might be my new Sacred Ridge. I really liked him. Now, they're totally different horses, but they're dirt beasts, both of them, I believe. Sacred Ridge is a chestnut. He's sassy. He's a little bit more hard to handle, but he's just wicked. And I bred him to Best Bridge in my other save, and I had an amazing filly. Silly Carol ends up sitting third there. I mean, it's 2 colts. No one's better than Endless Lever. Radiant Mist 132 at mid distance. I mean, it's all right. But Secret Charm 138 on the dirt long, and he takes. Oh, that was the turf. Sorry, turf. He has 130, 135 on the dirt. He actually scored better on the dirt, or on the turf than the dirt. That's weird, but I will take it. Endless Libra is Horse of the Year, Best Sprinter, and 3-year-old Colt of the Year. Secret Charm ends up Dirt Horse of the Year, and Silly Carol, like I predicted, was Best Year-old Filly. The only thing we didn't get was Older Horse of the Year, which I think, in my opinion, Secret Charm should have won. I mean, he was just phenomenal. I think if he had won that turf race, he would have ended up Older Horse of the Year. But I digress. Endless Libra, horse of the year. Do-do-do. And second, third is first. Ooh, should we do this? I don't think we have anybody who's... No, we're going to skip this year because I haven't added any... yeah, I haven't added anybody to that I think they can get the job done. So we're going to skip. Yeah, like I expected, 5, 5, 3, 3. I don't know why I'm getting so many plain bays, but here's Bay Society, Big Bay Bear, 1 hind sock. Thinking maybe to put a hood on her because she's just plain. It's not like we're hiding any face marking. I think I'm going to do that. Blue. Shadow. Nah, we're going to go with white. And then blue. Yeah, that looks pretty sick, I think. I definitely think that's the look. Okay, well, training starts this month. Let's bring out the best. So I'm going to train her once, and then that's going to be the end of the live, I swear. I'm definitely going to finish. I know that I said the last race was going to be it, but, I can't really stop and save. So might as well. So we know our speed and stamina should be good. So maybe I do a temper. Okay, we're gonna do temper. And again, if you've watched past videos, prepare for it to get quiet because I'm putting on my concentration face here. Okay, that should be pretty good. Ooh, 97. Okay. I mean, it would be nice to get a 91 eventually, or a 100 eventually, but I heard that if you score 100s across the board in all their training, that instead of getting a number beside the skill, they get an infinity sign, and so that they get way more points than that. Now, I've never achieved that, so I don't know if it's true or not, but that is what I've read. Alright, so let's check her out here, and then pretty cool. And again, this is a Wonder Whale Cosmic Glory filly. So we have her. We have Secret Charm, who's dead tired. We have Radiant Miss, who is ruining our lives. We have Endless Libra. Do I have no face markings? No one has any face markings. Why are my horses so bland? Okay, she's still S ranked. She's training temper this month. I think she trained stamina last. So hopefully we see a difference in her temper. If it goes even like 2 up would be nice before we retire her. But she's still S ranked. She didn't go down, but her stats are, 82, 84 for speed and staying. Stamina's down 1. Power might be up 1 though. Was she a 27 for, or was she a 20? I can't remember if she was a 26 or a 28. I don't know. Anyways, that is the end of the live. I am going to call it there. I don't have anything really else to show you guys. And we finished the season. So another good season in the books. Radiant Mist didn't change the results of last time, but hopefully our next new original will be more for the history books. Have a great day or night. Goodbye, guys.